Alright. This is the homework, the first homework assignment that was assigned to you on Tuesday. On Wednesday. So we're gonna. Alright, so here's the first step. So it's 3x minus 1 is equal to 2x plus 5. So like I said, I like to move the smallest x first. In this case, the smallest x is 2x, so we move the 2x. So now it's positive 2x, so we have to do minus 2x. So what you do to one side, you have to do to the other. Now remember, you have to put the 2x underneath the other x as well. Some of y'all in the homework were just putting it anywhere. Make sure you put the x's with the x's. Alright, if the x's are not with the x's, then you're going to have problems. Alright, so this cancels out. The 5 stays the same, so we just bring it down. 3x minus 2x is 1x. So we just write x, but 1 stays the same. Okay? Let's see. Alright. Next step, so it's x minus 1 is equal to 5. So now we're going to get rid of the minus 1. How do you get rid of minus 1? We do the opposite. The opposite of minus 1 is plus 1. So we add 1 to both sides. So minus 1 plus 1 cancels out. You're left with x. 5 plus 1 is equal to 6. So the answer is 6. Okay? Hold on, guys. Let me fix the... there it goes. Alright. So x was 6. Let's look at the next one. Sorry, my stand's kind of loose. So it's 3 times 1 minus x is equal to negative x plus 3. So the first thing we have to do is to distribute. So let's distribute. Remember, distribution means just to multiply. Okay. So like the way I taught you, change the minus sign to a plus, negative, or like Mario Cruz says, is it change the sign, add a line. So we change the sign, we add a line. So 3 times 1 is 3. Bring the plus sign down. 3 times negative x is negative 3x. That's equal to negative times x is negative x. Make this minus. Negative times 3 is 3. Okay. Well, it's negative 3, but we just write minus 3. But we could also write negative 3. So here, let's write negative 3 to keep everything consistent. Alright, so let's do the next step. Next step is to take your x to the other side. So once again, I like to take my smaller x. My smallest x is negative 3x. So let's move negative 3x. So it says it's plus minus 3x. We do minus negative, but minus and minus is the same thing as just saying plus. Okay, so we have to do plus 3x. So we do plus 3x on both sides. Okay, I'm gonna explain that again right now. So negative x plus 3x is 2x. Bring down the plus negative 3. Alright, so I said it was negative 3x minus a negative 3x. Now, you put this in your calculator. Obviously, don't put it with the x's. If you put negative 3 minus negative 3, it's the same thing as saying negative 3 plus 3. Okay? So minus a negative equals a plus. Okay? So whenever you want to cancel out a negative number, you just add the same quantity. So we wanted to get rid of negative 3x, so we have to add 3x to both sides. Alright, next we're going to get rid of the plus negative 3. So once again, it's minus negative 3, but it's the same thing as saying plus 3. So it's plus 3 on both sides. So now we have 6. 6 is equal to 2x. The last step is to divide by 2. So you divide both sides by 2, and you get 3 is equal to x. That was number 2. Alright. Oops, sorry. Alright, number 3. So it's 2 times x plus 1 minus 3 is equal to 5 plus 4. So, distribute the 2 again. 2 times x is 2x. 2 times 2 is plus 2. Bring down the minus 3. Then the right side stays the same. Okay. Next thing is we have to combine like terms. A lot of y'all were not combining the terms. We need to combine the terms. Okay? So, What two things we have in common? We have these two in common. So let's combine those two. So it's 2 minus 3. 2 minus 3 is negative 1. Okay? So let's just focus on the left side first and then the right side. Some of y'all were doing both at the same time, and that just confused y'all. So let's focus on the left side. So you combine 2 and negative 3 to give us negative 1. To 2x, there's no other 2x. So this becomes 2x minus 1. Now let's look at the right side. There's no x's. There's no other x's. There's no other constant. So we just keep this at 5x plus 4. Okay? Like always, like I said, move the smallest x. But again, you can do it any way you want to do. It's just the way I'm used to doing it. So we subtract 2x from both sides. Some of y'all added. That's a big mistake. Okay, so we subtract 2x from both sides. The minus 1 becomes a negative 1. Okay? 5x minus 2x is 3x. Bring down the plus 4. Alright, now we have to get rid of the 4. Well, since it's plus, we have to do minus. So we're going to subtract 4 from both sides. Minus 4, minus 4. And those cancel out. Minus 1 minus 4 is equal to negative 5. It's equal to 3x. Some of y'all put negative 3. You need to get better at 6th grade math. Practice. The last step is to divide by 3. So divide both sides by 3. So you left. So the answer is x is equal to negative 5 thirds. That's it. Alright. Now again, let's distribute the negatives. Well, first let's change everything to a plus and not minus. So plus minus, plus minus. Alright. 3 times 5 is 15. Plus 3 times negative 2x is negative 6x. Plus 5. We stop once the parenthesis ends. So equal to, or negative 6 times x is negative 6x. Negative 6 times negative 6 times negative 2 is positive 12. So that's 12, and then the 8 brings on the same. So next step, let us again combine like terms. So, is there any other x's here? No, but there are two numbers. So let's add 15 plus 5. 15 plus 5 is 20. So this becomes 20 plus negative 6x. Now let's do the right side. You have plus positive 12, 8, and 8. So 12 plus 8 is also 20. So we write this again. Negative 6x plus 20. Alright? So now let's get rid of the x's. So how do you get rid of a negative 6x? You add 6x. So plus 6x plus 6x. They cancel. So you have 20 is equal to 20. Is that correct? Yes, this is true. So remember what I said. When two things are equal to each other, or a number is equal to itself, or we subtract 20 from both sides, we have 0 is equal to 0. So this is true, right? So the answer is all real numbers. Alright, so remember, you have the same number equal to itself, it's all real numbers. So there's an infinite amount of solutions. Alright, so that was number 4. Now let's do number 5. So number 5, 3 times x plus 1 minus 1 minus x equal to 5x plus 1. So once again, change it to plus, negative. Add a line, change the sign, or something like that. So 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 1 is 3. Plus negative 2 times 1 is negative 2. Plus sign. Negative 2 times negative x is positive 2x. Remember, negative times a negative equals a positive. The right side stays the same. Alright, next step is to combine like terms. So we have a 3x and a 2x. So 3x plus 2x is 5x. We have a positive 3 and a negative 2. 3 plus negative 2 is equal to 1. So now we have 5x plus 1 is equal to 5x plus 1. Alright, so let's do it again. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 1 is 3. Negative 2 times 1 is negative 2. Negative 2 times negative x is positive 2x. Good. Alright, so we combine like terms. 3x plus 2x is 5x. 3 plus negative 2 is 1. So we have 5x plus 1 is equal to 5x. So looking from the last problem, these are the same thing. So we should get all real numbers again. Well, let's just do it again. So it's minus 5x minus 5x. Cancel out. So it's 1 is equal to 1. This is true. So there is all real numbers. Once again. Okay? That was all 5 problems. Again, pretty soon, in the next couple of days, there will be more practice videos. And the practice videos will be for extra credit. Alright?